this kind of helped really explain what I had to go through. One of the things that I noticed with the reading was, no matter any trials or tribulations that you may go through, that the Lord is always there for you, and not only for you, but He's right there with you. This is the reading. It was about a woman whose son had cancer, and he had to go into surgery. She jumped up as soon as she saw the surgeon come out of the operating room. She said, "How's my little boy? Is he going to be all right? When can I see him?" The surgeon said, "I'm sorry. We did all we could, but your boy didn't make it." Sally said, "Why do little children get cancer? Doesn't God care anymore? Where were you, God, when my son needed you?" The surgeon asked, "Would you like some time alone with your son? One of the nurses will be out in a few minutes before he's transferred to the university." Sally asked the nurse to stay with her while she said goodbye to her son. She ran her fingers lovingly through his thick, red, curly hair. Would you like a lock of his hair?" the nurse asked. Sally nodded yes. The nurse cut a lock of the boy's hair, put it in a plastic bag, and handed it to Sally. The mother said it was Jimmy's idea to donate his body, Jimmy's her son, to the university for study. He said it might help somebody else. I said no at first, but Jimmy said, "Mom, I won't be using it after I die. Maybe it will help some other little boy spend one more day with his mom." She went on, "My Jimmy had a heart of gold, always thinking of someone else, always wanting to help others if he could." Sally walked out of the Children's Mercy Hospital for the last time, after spending most of the last 6 months there. She put the bag with Jimmy's belongings on the seat beside her in the car. The drive home was difficult. It was even harder to enter an empty house. And as it goes on, it explains that she ended up going up into his room and falling asleep. And when she woke up next to her, there was a letter. The letter said, "Dear Mom, I know you're going to miss me, but don't think that I will ever forget you or stop loving you just because I'm not around to say I love you. I will always love you, Mom, even more with each day. Someday we'll see each other again. Until then, if you want to adopt a little boy so you don't be so lonely, that's okay with me. He can have my room and old stuff to play with. But if you decide to get a girl instead, probably wouldn't like the same thing us boys do. You'll have to buy her dolls and stuff. And don't be sad about me. This is a really neat place. Grandma and Grandpa met me as soon as I got here and showed me around some. But it will take a long time to see everything. The angels are so cool. I love to watch them fly. And you know what? Jesus doesn't look like any of his pictures. Yet when I saw him, I knew it was him. Jesus himself took me to see God. And guess what, Mom? I got to sit on God's knee and talk to him like I was somebody important. That's when I told him that I wanted to write you a letter to tell you goodbye and everything. But I already knew that that wasn't allowed. Well, you know what, Mom? God handed me some paper and his own personal pen to write you this letter. I think an angel is going to drop off the letter to you. God said for me to give you the answer to one of your questions. You asked him, where was he when I needed him? God said he was in the same place with me as when his son Jesus was on the cross. He was right there, as he always is, with all his children. Oh, by the way, Mom, no one else can see what I've written except you. To anyone else, this is just a blank piece of paper. Isn't that cool? I have to give God his pen back now. He needs to write some more names in the book of life. Tonight I'm going to sit at the table with Jesus for supper. I'm sure the food will be great. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. I don't hurt anymore. The cancer's all gone. I'm glad because I couldn't stand the pain anymore. And God couldn't stand to see me hurt so much either. That's when he sent the angel of mercy to come get me. The angel said I was a special delivery. How about that, Mom? And it just sits there, it made me think, the hurt that I had to go through when I lost my grandparents. But in the long run of things, it was all in the better because they were on this earth hurting. And nobody wanted to see them hurt. And what a better place for them to be in.
All right.
Amen.
All right.